I didn't mean to bump you.
I do not have physical space. I'm good. That's not a.
Okay, so I found the list for toxic people. Number one, well, it's not numbered, it's actually just a checklist. A sign that a person is toxic is they speak badly about others. They are negative, they lack compassion, they take up way too much of your time, constantly have drama going on. Yes. Okay. Lie to you. Yes. Criticize you. Yes. Check. Talk more than they listen.
Check.
Absolutely. Check. Play the victim. Check. Lose their temper. Have to be right. Treat others poorly. Are self-obsessed. Try to control you. And have addiction issues. So when I woke up and I saw this list, I was like, oh my God.
I lose my temper sometimes.
Okay. Everybody loses their temper sometimes. How many of these fit you?
Let me see.
I want to argue right now. I feel like it's gonna be like a battle of wits. And I think you're probably better than me.
We just came from iFly. Did you? Have you ever done it?
No, I want to. I bought
that.
a ticket. How did you like it?
Can we record our conversation?
Does it matter?
He's like,
it depends, but not all the time. I guess you're saying these people are like this all the time.
Or consistently.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Right, consistently have a majority of those things going on.
Right, because I'm concerned if you're saying that.
No.
Oh, okay.
You would know.
Right.
You would have sent it to me.
Right.
Like, hey.
Here you go, Janelle.
Right.
You might want to check this out.
Right.
But I do want to talk more than they listen. One of my favorite books is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. And I hate it when I'm trying to talk to someone and they are listening, but they're listening for a comeback. They're listening and they're budding to give me boom. And you haven't heard a word I said. You know, it happens at work. It happens everywhere sometimes. And sometimes also people wonder if I'm listening, but I am. You may be talking to me and I be maybe here with my eyes or maybe here, but I'm processing because I'm consciously trying to understand where you're coming from and what you're saying. So that's just my thing about toxic. If you have that kind of toxicity going on, please, communication is key. Just slow down, listen to understand.
But toxic people can't do that.
Right.
Yes, they can.
Or don't.
No.
They can if they choose to. See, I believe being toxic sometimes is a choice that you make. You can choose to be toxic or you can choose to be positive.
I think you can choose to act toxic. I think a truly toxic person, narcissistic person is that behavior is just ingrained in them. And I just want to go back to a point you were making. I think that in today's society, what we have lost is the ability to be an active listener.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Listening is
I agree.
You should participate and see what you're describing is people were hearing you, but they weren't listening to what you were saying. Right?
Because they were thinking about what they were going to say.
Because they're thinking, and that's true. Regardless. I mean, a lot of people, you're always waiting to try to get that next response in, or what. And particularly if you're in a heated discussion, it's like, okay, I'm just filing these little bullets away because I'm gonna come back to this, and I'm gonna come back to this, and I can't believe you just said that. Let me address that real quick, right? But if you really, to actively listen, you're supposed to be looking at the person. You're supposed to be engaging, either nodding or affirming. I hear you. I understand what you're saying.
Right.
You know, those types of things.
Repeating what you've
Repeating
heard.
what you've heard.
And let me give you an example of how I'm sometimes misunderstood. For a few minutes while you were talking, I was here, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we were.
I was listening, and I may not have been doing this, but I processed.
Right, but if that is your way of listening, then what people, active listening coaches will tell you is you should tell the people, I'm here and I'm listening to what you're saying. Sometimes I may need to look down because that helps me process what you're saying.
Oh, sure. And believe me, everyone who knows me personally knows that.
Right. But,
and you know.
yeah, I'm just saying for the viewers, if that's what you do, you should explain to people, I'm not, I'm not ignoring you. I'm listening to you, but I'm just, I'm trying to get it in my head, that kind of thing.
But I think you have to have the basic desire to want to hear what somebody's saying in order to be a good listener. And I think that we live in a society where so many people are so busy tooting their own horns and talking about themselves that they don't really care to learn about others and listen to other people talk. I can't tell you the number of times I've been in situations where I'm just surrounded by people that just want to talk about themselves.
Mm-hmm. Very self-absorbed.
Very.
And then sometimes you'd be in a relationship or even a friendship sometimes, and for whatever reason the person gets upset, and then they just check out.
Yeah.
And when a person checks out, I don't care. You can talk to them, at them, around them. If they're checked out, they're not listening. They don't really care anything about what you have to say.